We are about to tour the last half of EU's medium, small, apartment size, and inn rooms for the Aetherius Art Behind the Story Housing Contest. We are scoring these entries based on creativity, complexity and quality, atmosphere and details, contest theme, and general impression. We are about to tour Ukapala's Velothi Reverie, titled Perfectly Normal Library. To all staff, kindly refrain from performing your summons in the facilities. Yours sincerely, Chief Librarian Tythus. Nice. So we're in a perfectly normal library. Hi, Tythus. We've got some stuff down there. To all employees, kindly refrain from performing your summons in the facilities. Thank you, Chief Librarian. Oh, I like the Psijic tables used as a backsplash for this cobbled bookshelf. Oh, and they sunk the Daedric bookshelf into the window so you can see the window coming through. That's really cool too. Many, many maps. I think we've all been wondering what to do with all the maps that we dig up. Now we know. Just need a library, no big deal. Made a ladder from the railing. Let's go out there in a little bit. Let's stay inside for now. So for this one, they sunk one of the shelves into the window. The other two have a painting behind them. Also very cool technique. Oh, and we have another painting there, sunk in. Hey, Tatanko, how are you? We can't have so many interruptions. Who knows what would happen if we get to Daedra get to Daedra in one circle. Oh, we've got tucked away little quill and inkwell under there. I like little details like that. Aha, ooh. Okay then. Summon Daedra right out of the toilet. We'll just close that door and pretend we didn't see that. The book organization is kind of killing me. So some of these bookshelves come with books already on them. And then they just add a couple details like this bear. This is nightmare fuel. So if you notice, like the bookshelves along the wall there, they're all identical in the books. But yes, it's not exactly super organized. But that is not the placement of the homeowner. It is a way to get one item slot that looks full and complete. We have a limited amount of space items that we can put into a house. So the use of full bookshelves is often used to give the look of fullness. Now this one was cobbled. This one was cobbled. And so that book organization is them. The maps are great. I like the maps all down through here. And I will tell you from experience that placing them like scrolls is a pain. Rewarding, but a pain. Okay, let's go out in the courtyard. Wow, okay. Trying to protect yourself, huh? The details like the spilled inkwell. Skeleton on the floor, the upturned lanterns. Very cool. Painful enough for a new volume on torture. That is really cool. So someone did not kindly refrain from performing their summons, and now the library will pay for it. Okay, let me score perfectly normal library, and then we'll move on to the next house. This is Beansprout's Domus Phrasticus, called the Forgotten Entry. The Aetherian archive was built by the first mages in ancient times. The mages assembled a great library in order to study magic and Aetherius before sealing themselves inside. There was, however, a side entry everyone apparently forgot. Kalindra, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So we go straight into the library. This is completely reskinned because normally you go into the courtyard. So we have a library with the coal bed. We have some liquor there. This one is probably one that's better viewed without grass. So let me turn off the grass quick. I don't think we're supposed to have grass coming through, and I don't want that to mess up our experience. There we go. So that plant probably cannot be removed. Unlike the grass, it does not turn off. It's an interesting build. So we're inside a building here. It seems like we're still inside a building, and now we are in a cave. Okay. More library. I'm guessing this is also a door. No? Just double checking. So we've got the serpents here. Serpents to the side there. We have the serpent relief there. The serpents in the chairs. Of course, this is all Kraglorn stuff, but we have the serpent there. I like the theme. A couple empty display cases. We have the serpents in the braziers as well. That's where we came in. Okay. Oh, we've got serpents up there. Okay, now that I'm looking for serpents, do I have any other serpents that I have not seen? Up above the door there. An accounting of the Elder Scrolls. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Alright, let me score this one. This is moranremar's Ravenhurst, called Collector's House and Tale of Tribute Club. The old traveler opened his junk shop. In addition, in the courtyard, he organized a club for lovers of creativity and card games. This is the junk shop with a courtyard for lovers of creativity and card games. We have all different kinds. Did a monkey just run into the bookshelf? Oh no, he ran on top of it. Okay. Where did he go? Yeah, the pathing on top of furniture is not the best in this game. Do we have another summoning circle here? Kind of scary. We've seen what happens with summoning circles. Definitely seems like some dark arts going on here. This is cozy. Got a bedroom. I like how they closed off this room. We have this area over here for another bedroom. Okay. This is the courtyard. No dark arts there, just good old witchcraft. Oh, I like how they did the courtyard. So normally you step down. In this case, you step up onto this deck where we have a feast. More feasting. And more feasting. Art. Okay. Got this area down here. This is like the kitchen for the deck. That's a little scary right there. Not sure how hygienic it is with these people walking over the boards. Wouldn't stuff just drop down? Contaminate the food? They did a lot with levels and kinds of stuff. What's up here? We said Tales of Tribute too. Is this where that is? Up here? Nope. Just a good view. Anchor hanging down there. Alright, so it says, in the courtyard he organized a club for lovers of creativity. Okay. And card games. Did I miss a Tales of Tribute table? Or are people just playing card games while they eat? Okay. Not sure where the Tales of Tribute is happening, but okay. That's another exit to the home. All right, well, let me score this one, and then we will move on. This is STONED-HERETIC's Kragenhome, called Maths and Magicke. Place where stories made and to honor the tribunal. The aesthetic of the build is inspired by Magicke anime. I'm sure I mispronounced that. I like the way they wallpapered the walls with rugs. So we have a little D&D going on here. We have the Game Masters area. And the map with miniatures. Lots of dice. Character sheets. Okay, they placed those in here. These are individual books. And they are very well placed. They are very well placed. Kudos. Your literature-loving side likes that bookshelf a lot more, huh? Got some kebabs going. How about these? We have some floating books as well. And you know, I like order as much as the next girl. But if I could, I might have books floating around my room. If that was something I thought I could accomplish, I might do that. This is realistically what my books look like. Mostly kind of sort of organized, with a few just kind of strewn about. Yes, the wallpaper is very lovely, isn't it? I like the tree tucked in the corner like that. Nice second story there. And it looks natural too. It looks like that's meant to be, right? Most of your books are 2 rows deep. No, I like the D&D table quite a bit. And I like using the 2 different color glow stalks. That's actually quite lovely. And it's kind of mirrored in the colors below too. Do you see that? You've got kind of the yellowy orange and the bluey purple, and then we have the same colors down below. I think that's quite lovely. All right, let me score this one. This is Mashia's The Ample Domicile. Save the princess from Charming's castle. Okay, it was not you who saved the princess some months ago. It was this terrible Charming prince. It should have been you. You wouldn't have pinched your princess's buttocks, smirked, and crooned something about, "You will make me very happy." She went with him. She hadn't even looked at you. A good friend for many years. She hadn't heard your objections. And this was the last time you heard from her. You know her well enough to know that she loses her interest fast. You knew something strange was going on when you saw her disappearing into his gaudy carriage. You feel that this could be your time to be the hero. No prince could be charming enough to keep your restless princess inside a castle, not even when it's a big castle, as you realize when you stand in front of it after a short journey. As you stare up the building, the gaudy carriage you remember far too well is pulled out of a barn left of you, and you see this tedious, charming prince getting inside and driving away with a big smile. No time to lose. There's a princess to save. Your princess, with her rosy complexion, her big and shiny eyes, and her lively curiosity, is in terrible danger. Hint 1. A real princess sports a fancy headdress. Hint 2. A real princess is not guarded by anything less than a dragon. We've got a full-blown castle here. Bits of a town. More castle. I don't think this opened. So you don't like the premise of the story because she's a person, not an object. Lalarna says, totally agree, of course, and reread to see, but I actually feel like the visitor character is actually considering as a person, unlike the Prince Charming. That's kind of how I read it, that it was kind of almost even a tongue-in-cheek. He knows her, they've been friends. Just the whole princess rescue trope sets my teeth on edge. Flip and make it a prince at the least. Rescue the prince from the castle. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. Bankerai Shield of High Rock. It's over here. Got all these like terrariums. I love it. Wait, over here we've got this detail. Do you see that? It's kind of hard to see. It almost looks like Sleeping Beauty with the... Doesn't it? Sorry, Snow White. I said Sleeping Beauty, didn't I? I meant Snow White. Yeah, Snow White with the Woodsman. That's a tucked away little detail. Like, I almost didn't catch it. I mean, if you just do this and walk on by, you're not going to see it. I'm going to have to be very, very, very... Can we get through here? We can't go up. That's so sad. Can't go up. All right. What else do we have? We had hints, and I kind of wonder, Mama Bunna, if this trope isn't turned on its head. I kind of think it might be the pig, Princess the pig, guarded by a dragon. Because it says hint number 1, a real princess sports a fancy headdress. And hint number 2, a real princess is not guarded by anything less than a dragon. So I'm not fully convinced this is your normal trope. But we'll find out. Somebody's doing some laundry over there. Enchanted Forest book series is like that. Okay, can you go under here? It almost looked like you could go under there, doesn't it? So there's this way up here, but yeah, I thought so, but it does not look to be an entrance. Okay. Yeah, I tried those too. But I think that's just the fence area from the house. You can't get through. Oh, look. It's a ladder with a trap door. That's fantastic. This is ample domicile, so that doesn't go that way anyway. Cold. This is just a church. We can't go up there. How are you, Amra? Wedding chapel? Was that Debella? That's the Mara sigil. So yeah, potentially a wedding chapel with the two kneelers. Okay, so where is our princess? Is it the dog? No, because it says a princess sports a fancy headdress. But not the dog. But it doesn't seem like we can get upstairs. But it says, her rosy complexion, her big shiny eyes, and her lively curiosity. I spent so much time and I laughed. Oh, is there a third hint about jumping? I don't have that. Let me through. Am I supposed to be able to get up here? Can't go up there, okay. Double check my spreadsheet. It's not on my printout because I printed these out. No, my spreadsheet does not have a hint number 3. Do not have a hint number 3. But I'll assume you just gave me a hint number 3 about jumping. Oops. I think I goofed. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Okay. I fell. To save a princess, you sometimes have to face the enemy and don't be afraid of jumping into the unknown. To what? Jumping into the unknown. Okay, so we have a dragon. This is the only dragon I see. There are 3 dragons. Oh my gosh. Only one is outside. Is there a spot on the floor where I'll fall through? There's one dragon. I'm just gonna jump on everything. Oh, I see. It is the pig. Okay. Face the enemy. It is the pig. Thank you. I would not have gotten that. Not to mention that that 3rd hint is not anywhere on my scoring sheet. So Mama Bunna, do you feel better now? That is cute. Princess is the pig, yes. The one from Jester's Festival named Princess. Kinda. Okay. Mario, your bacon is in another castle. That was very good. Okay, let me score this one. This is Rika 94's Sleek Creek House, Khajiity Fair. Wealthy Khajiit merchant Razarg is hosting a fair in his house, inviting guests from all over Tamriel. Many have already joined the celebration, but some are still eagerly awaiting the arrival of world-famous Ember the Sorceress with all her Magicke talents. They're killing me, Magicke. Magicke talents to show off to the newcomers. There's always our beloved wandering Khajiit Maik with some would call him Liar, and some the Wise. Around the fair you can also find the best tailoring craftsman, Birodar, with all of his fine wares to try. In case your carriage gets broken down, there is Ferrari with her amazing carpenter skills to help you out. For those imbued in religious calling, there's a shrine too which you can visit while enjoying the festival. We'll do that after this house snake. Chairs turned over on top of chairs. I love all the colors. We got the water wheel. There's even a bed over there. Hey, Ezekiel. Definitely something for everyone at this fair. The tour is going great. We're a little over halfway through our medium homes on EU. Oh, got a book that's floating. Everything else looks pretty good though. You saw the joke coming, you thought it was a horse though. We have the outdoor bedroom and the indoor bedroom. Is this the house cat's bedroom, and then the Khajiit sleeps outside? I am touring the Aetherius Arts Behind the Story Housing Contest. We have 105 total entries, but we are nearing the end. We are on entry number 91. Yep, there's a lot. We've been doing this since last week. There are other judges scoring this as well, but we are all doing our own tours. All right. Can you go in here? I bet you can. go. That's cool, using the orb with the serpent. Very nice. I have help from yahoos like you. Well, thank goodness I did with the last house. I would have missed stuff. Alright, let me score this one. This is Legend 4445's Domus Phrasticus, called Tabletop Role-Playing Game. Take on the role of a fictional character and enter a new world. Guided by the Game Master, interact with the story and change it for a better fate. Imagination is the only limit. Again, we have a steep entry, which means there's probably something beneath us. I'm getting some major deja vu with this. There was another one. Do you guys remember? Was it One More Housing? Where there was one where you went to the other side of the role-playing table and you fell through? You guys remember what I'm talking about? Lots of lightning. Oh, I like the cross daggers on that. So they've got the bounty sheets as character sheets. I'm not trusting. I bet you fall through the floor over there. Game Masters. Little area here. Okay, so we're gonna fall through the floor when we get over here. And the liar's the GM. Yeah, here we go. Oh, hello. Tentacles. Lots of detail down here. Looks like we have Hermaeus Mora there. Tentacles all throughout. I love how the scene is static with the character standing like the turn by turn when you play a tabletop RPG. Do. Very cool. Alright, let me score this one. This is Iola Star's Sleek Creek House, called The Last Baandari. Between green-soaked Valenwood and sunburnt elsewhere lies a trading post open only to those with adventure in their hearts. A place of in-betweens where one can hear the echo of a story coming to its end. Or the beginning of something, the first step of a tale waiting to be written. Tread lightly and take only what calls to you. Rumors speak of eyes watching from the marsh. Safe onward travelers, stranger, and keep your eyes upon the path. Balcony. Love all the water features here. Gave us a path, but I'm not very good at these, so... Let's go back here. All the things a general store is supposed to have, right? Lots of textiles and books and art and potions and baubles. I think that's the entire build, right? Not missing anything? Can you go through this side? No. Oh, wait, maybe. Hang on. Yes, you can. Aha! I found it. I think there's more to this house. It does help to know the houses. Debella's Mysteries and Revelations. There's a bedroom over here. But I believe that's everything. I don't think we can get under it all. Alright, let me score this one. This is Yumij's Domus Phrasticus called Bookworm. It says, please come when it's sunny, clear sky, so not raining or cloudy, so that the window lights are turned on. When you enter the main room, there's 2 more stories to explore. One goes inside. To get to the main room, follow the lighted torchlight up to the top left, or up on the left where you entered the first story. They are just books, you know. A pack of paper bound together, she says, after you just spend hours reading to finish your favorite book again. If only she knew the power of stories. A good one will completely make you forget you're reading a book, being fully immersed as if you were actually there living it. Experiencing things you could or would never in real life. It's truly magical. What does your favorite story look like? Torch and a map. A path? Well, we've got a face in the water. Got a few of them. A hermit crab. You'd live here? sure. Fine. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any turns. We're forced this way. Not really sure where I'm supposed to go. It talks about when you enter the main room, so there must be a way to go, right? Left where? Can't go in here. That's all roots. More left. I'm confused. More left where? The path goes up a bit. Well, I think you were there. I'm completely lost. Twitch delay does not help in this case, right? Oh wait, here. Maybe. Oh, it looks... okay. That was... oh, it's a chair. That was very difficult. These are giant books. That's cool. Giant books. That's very neat. And we have a cobbled chair. More giant books. The books are very well done. Oh, I think I can go down there, but I don't want to go down there yet because I also think you can walk through some of these. I don't know if you can go anywhere else from in here. So you have trunks, and you have carpets, and then the pages are different kinds of curtains. Yeah, isn't that great? So this one I think I'm done in this room. Right? So this one, it looks like... Go this way. Oh, hello. This one's a darker book. Maybe get back up. Might not be able to get back up. Let me reread real quick. Let's see. When you enter the main room, there are 2 more stories to explore. One goes inside to get to the main room. Follow the lighted torchlight up on the left where you entered the first story. Did I go everywhere? Sounds like I'm missing something. I don't think I can get back up. I might have to cheat. Go to entrance. Yeah, this one was difficult for me to find because you have to go back up kind of where you came from. So once you get here, it says there are 2 more stories to explore. Okay, so I was thinking stories like floor. I think they mean stories like this is one. The torch. You get to the main room, follow the lighted torchlight up on the left where you enter the first story. Okay. This is torchlight, right? You can't go through the window. Yeah, stories like inside the books. Took me a second. So follow the torchlight. Alright. And then this was the second one. Love that lamp. Which it also has a torch. Okay. Very cool. Loving the books. And the giant cabinets. Can we go up here? No, I want to go up there and explore that. Oh well. Alright, let me score this one. This is JamPrius's Captain Margaux's place, called Reading Room. The small reading room of a Daggerfall aristocrat has an unexpected guest. Well, I think I know who that might be. I think we found Hermaeus Mora again. The wisp adding a little bit of extra green to the room. What books do we have? True Heirs of the Empire, Varieties of Faith, Bretons. Werewolf's Hide, Guide to Daggerfall Covenant, True Nature of Orcs. Very nice. Alright, let me score this one. This is Dryadaphel's Bouldertree Refuge, called Passage to Narnia. Let me start that over. This is Dryadaphel's Bouldertree Refuge, called Passage to Narnia. Welcome to Diggory Kirk's house. Please ignore the other residents peeking from the windows and check with Mrs. McCready in the hall. Once you've settled in, feel free to explore the estate, play in the garden, or by the window and get lost in one of the books from Professor's never-ending collection. But remember, no touching the art pieces. If you happen to get lost or have to hide from Mrs. McGreedy, maybe you will find a mysterious wardrobe, a fantastic world, and perhaps even spot his vigilant ruler. Okay. Back to Narnia. Nope, can't go that way. We have a fully cobbled house. Mary looking out the window, all forlorn. Oh, art nook. And a book nook. Nothing up that way. Hobbled couch and chairs. I like the overlapping bookshelves to give a 3-piece bookshelf back. I love the window box seat. I don't think you can open any of the doors here, but I need to check. Oh, look, it's a little mini window. They sunk the window down in. That's perfect. I love it. Here's the wardrobe. We've seen several renditions of the wardrobe now, and none of them are the same. Fawn and a bunny. I don't think we're supposed to go that way. Just trying to decide if this is the entirety of Narnia. It's kind of scaring me out of housing competitions. All of these are so good. You know, you might surprise yourself once you start playing. When you get an idea and you kind of force the items in ESO to match your idea. No lions or witches. I saw none. I saw none. You know, and there are smaller competitions. The ones I've been touring have some phenomenal prizes, and this competition is extremely stiff. But there are definitely some smaller competitions. Narnia. Narnia. Yeah, I think that was the entirety of Narnia. Hey, Mama Bunna. That was a Nern joke. No. Although that could be fun. Yeah, so I think that's the entire build. It was beautiful. Okay, let me score this one. This is Cerulion's Bouldertree Refuge, called Bag End. In a hole in the ground there lives a rabbit. This house is where Bilbo Baggins recorded his famous Red Book of Westmarch, which serves as the base of the story later known as The Hobbit. You may find the famous Red Book on the table in the bedroom. Aha. It is a Hobbit house. That is well done with the round door. Don't you think? With a bowl as a knob. I don't think this functions. I think that's why we have the other door, but I'm curious. No, it does not function. But we do have this side door. We're friends, so we can go in the side door. I love all the round doorways. That's great. Looks like second breakfast is underway. I like how they added more clothing to the clothing racks. Oh wow, and even the doorknobs inside or door handles line up. Very cool. This is lovely. You even have a cake. And a round hallway. Very cool. We're in the bedroom. I love how they have the old-timey pitcher and bowl. Even the window is rounded. I love that. There's the red book. Very nifty. It is super cute. All right, let me score this one. This is Jocuba's Exorcised Coven Cottage, called Enchanted Lighthouse, a tribute to Aetherius art 6th anniversary. If you're not afraid of heights, come and find out what's behind all of this. Okay. Oh, wow. They turn the cottage into a lighthouse. And all the glowy flowers. I like how they added the moonlit vines to the trees. It's a really cute touch. Even the well is glowy. Spectral cat. We have glowies that go all the way up the tree. We have a Spriggan, a Hagraven, Lots of glowy. We even have stained glass. Used to have a little chapel that's now since turned to rubble. Yeah, there's stairs there, but I want to go inside first. Hey, Snow Spray, how are you? Well, you're going to bring that to a rapid boil very quickly. They gave it a bubble. Look at that. That's fantastic. I love that. Of course, more glowies. All right, let's go up. Been working all Easter, so I'm exhausted. Oh, bummer. I'm good. I'm good. I had a busy weekend, but I am refreshed and ready to go. I have another stained glass piece here. It's a good touch. I'm guessing this does not work. Oh, it does work. Well then. Look at that view. This is like Beryl's ideal view, right? Dark with glowies and creepiness. Right? I knew you would be drooling. Seems like you came in at just the right time, Beryl. Okay, so I have to jump. And hopefully they did not make it so I can fall. Is there another floor? There is. Hey, Arok. Well, I have concerns. Oh, that is so bright. Okay, I'm going to turn gamma all the way down. It's not enough. It does not matter. It does not matter. That is... the Sonnet of Aetherius art. This is our base, our most favorite place, the beginning and end to each day. It represents our triumphs and glories. The very walls tell our ongoing stories, as they absorb everything we do and say. This is our space, each corner laced, with items all chosen with care. From sweet-scented candles to decorative fixtures and handles, the atmosphere is perfect to share. So near or distant, or ever so far, no matter where in Tamriel we are, wherever we choose to roam, we live and we learn, then we always return to the place we simply call home. Very cool. What shocked you, the bright? Okay. That is very, very bright. So it is a lighthouse. I will show you from down below as my eyes adjust. I do have gamma still all the way down. You can have a guild flag. That is a furnishing item that looks a bit like a tabard. But yes, you can have guild tabards. Oh, you were clipping it? The sonnet or walking into the bright? Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. So it's a furnishing item, but Aetherius Art won it in a guild video contest. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have all these lit trees, but that is also a lighthouse. So this build is dedicated to the 6th anniversary of Aetherius Art. Okay, I'm gonna score this one. This is Amra 7's The Ebony Flask Inn Room, called the Scribes Room. Behind the story are the ones who tell it. This author is suffering from writer's block and an empty purse, and thanks to the innkeeper's cat, things can get even worse. I'm going to start over because I just messed that up. You'll be there to see it live. Yes, you'll be in Vegas. Okay, I'm going to try this one again because I screwed up. This is Amra 7's The Ebony Flask Inn Room, called the Scribes Room. Behind the story are the ones who tell it. This author is suffering from writer's block and an empty purse, and thanks to the innkeeper's cat, things get even worse. Some flooding going on here. I don't know how the cat did that, but of course the cat may have just knocked all the papers on the floor. They're good at that. Definitely some flooding going on. The flooding is clever. I'm not sure how the cat caused the flooding, but hopefully he gets his papers up off the floor before it catches over to this side of the room. Alright, let me score this one. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is Sori's Exorcised Coven Cottage, called Home of the Bookworm. Below, in a hollow tree, lies a true lover of the page, books, and dirt. And Sori's is in chat now and says, to add some background, it's based on a Dutch children's education show about reading from the 90s. And did not expect anyone but a few to get it. Okay. So we have glowies and the moon. I don't know if I can walk through those, so I'm wanting to see everything up here. And we've talked about this before on stream, that I'm not a humongous fan of the Tales of Tribute tapestries. So I don't feel like they match most of the rest of the art in the game. But I will say, this contest based on stories is a perfect use for them. So more giant books. Perfect use for them because they're so colorful and because they stand out and because they have this beautiful edge to them. Is that a mouse? There is a lot going on here, and I feel like I'm missing a ton. So we have... Are these bookworms? Bookworms. I like the pages. I love the tapestries as book covers, absolutely. And all the different ways that we have now seen pages and book covers done. And tapestries as spines of books. These trunks, we've seen them before now in this contest, make the perfect spine too. And I love the painting as like a book plate cover. And a bed, even. Giant mice all over the build, and you tore it with your Khajiit. Yep, that's what we do here. Thankfully, I had a ton left from an event. Yes, the High Isle event gave us a bunch of those. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. He's got little claws. Oh, he's adorable. So this is the roof of Exorcised Coven Cottage. Oh, if only he wasn't blind. Right? He could read that book. It might be in Braille. That exists. And I love how some of the bright colors make them really look like children's books. So cute. Oh, I didn't even see this. I just walked right around it. Look at the bookworm. Oh, and it's a bunny. Okay. I'm in a build again where I see 2, 3, 4 things at once, and I want to get excited about all of them at once, so we need to take our time. But he's wearing glasses and a bow tie. And he's holding the book with his tail. Okay, and then I saw the bunny up here. So it took me coming over here. See up there, the bunny? I know, deep breaths, right? I know, I know. Oh, and here's another one. I love the moon, too. Like he's placing a bookmark. Did I find all the critters? There is a lot of detail, and it's easy to miss stuff, too. Like this book is on its side. I mean, like it's longer than it is tall. Like all the different ways to make books. It is like a picture book, exactly. Like you can tell these are children's books. And I love all the critters. I was scared to come through this because I was scared I was gonna fall through. Is there anything else you'd like to point out, Sories? I think I found everything. The bookworm is fantastic, though. Absolutely fantastic. There's some books above the entrance. Okay. Which entrance? Oh, those? Okay. I took them as artwork, but they are books. Gotcha. There you go. That's the painting. Gotcha, gotcha. There's a bookshelf up there. Really well done. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys look at the bookworm while I score. He's so cute. This is Steve Otep's Moonmirth House, Great Hall of the Laughing Moons. I have every adventure I need in a house full of books. And cats. Don't forget the cats. So many books. Ooh, they have a fishy. There's at least 4 cats, which I think is the pet limit, so. More books piled up. They're piled up behind the nightstand. We have a couple more fish getting ready to go. Very nice. All right, let me score this one. This is Turk Blue's Cyrodiilic Jungle House, a Delver's Woodwork, or excuse me. This is Turk Blue's Cyrodiilic Jungle House, a Delver's Working Home, a small working house that serves as a base camp with a research library and materials for cataloging one's own exploratory adventures into Tamriel's fascinating lands. One does tend to drag interesting discoveries home. Okay. Well, I like the geodes into the front of the post. That's cool. Well, hey guys. I think the weather right now just kind of makes this yard. It's the music and everything. Oh, this is a very small house, but I can see we've used every inch. Food preparation. Any books of particular interest? The Homilies of Blessed Amalexia, 9 Commands of the 8 Divines, Wabajack. The Red Book of Riddles, that's a good one. Okay. Definitely keeping lots of records here. Added little details on the shelves. And if I miss anything, Turk, please let me know. What I want to know is, do the crystals keep your adventure up at night? I don't think you can turn them off. Or is it more like a nightlight? All the books are readable? Amulet of Kings, Order of the Ancestor Moth, Lunar Lorcan, Illusion of Death. That's just a book stack. Antecedents of Dwemer Law, Skylane's Dwemer Architecture, Dwarven Automatons, Medabala, The Cleansing of the Fane, In Company of Wood Orcs, Spirits of Skyrim, Orcs of Skyrim, Tamrielic Artifacts Part 1, 2, and 3. Good choices for your Delver. Very cool. Couldn't see this one, but it's just a an angle issue. Serpent up there. Always look up. You never know what you're going to miss. Well, hi, Kitty. Happy to see you, too. Yeah, the atmosphere is great. And the rain and the thunderstorm, I think, really just added to it while we were out here. Alright, let me score this one and we will move on. Okay, this is Krinkai 848418 Ravenhurst. Magical Bookstore. This magical bookstore is never in the same place twice, disappearing and reappearing all over Tamriel. Due to its mysterious nature, it's never been given a name, though everyone seems to know of it and how to find it. Keeping its original appearance, it pops up in a new location every 30 days. They offer a wide range of books, tomes, and scrolls, supplies, and even some rare and possibly dangerous titles. You'll find books on potion making, spellcasting, enchanting, and alchemy, how-to books on all different crafts, books about adventure and intrigue, interested in the stars and the heavens or perhaps the deepest seas. It's got those too. Remember to get the key and permission to enter the rare book section. If not, be warned, the guard does not take kindly to trespassers. The shopkeep is a bit eccentric, but well knowledgeable. Enjoy your visit to the traveling bookstore. It's a cool story. We do have a lot of moving books in Tamriel. A lot of moving books, a lot of moving libraries. I suppose it probably picks up little bits and bobs every time it changes locations. I wonder if things fall over as it moves. I love the cobbled bookshelf there. Lots of little nooks and crannies here. Oh, nice. Got some book repair going on. That is very neat. Very cool. This must be the rare book section. Hi. Don't mind me. More floating books. I like the use of the vampiric light. Kind of a spotlight using that corner, sinking it in. That's kind of neat. Kind of afraid of what's going to happen if I let him out. You stay in there. The flow of this bookcase is pretty cool. Restricted section filled with tomes on Daedric lore, dark rituals, and recipes for flan. Very cool. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Oh wait, can we go outside? Oh ho, look, we do have a decorated outside. Oh, look, there's more books outside. That's funny. Floating around the tree. I kind of like the book trees. These trees of knowledge. They're very cool. Where did she go? Just walk through the wall. Where'd she go? Where does she keep going? I'm so confused. All right. Let me score this one. This is Koala Jack's The Ample Domicile, called Fargrave Enclave. Long ago, an experiment gone awry yanked the original Fargrave Mages Guild Hall and the adjacent bazaar out of oblivion and dropped them into Shadowfen. Come visit the Fargrave Enclave at the Ample Domicile to see for yourself. Okay. So it's a little Fargrave in Shadowfen. We've got our Jester. Book we've got to check the title of. Origin of the Mages Guild. Good choice, since this is a Mages Guild. Really neat cobbled windows. What about this one? On Oblivion. A lot of crystals, which definitely screams of Fargrave. What is the lattice on the windows? I think that is one of the wine racks. And this is the High Elf wine rack folding. This is Breton Bed Full. With Argonian benches on either side. I want to walk out here so I get the full effect. Dangerous plants. Lots of dancing books. They have a red thread. they have a red thread. A bunch of radioactive Fargrave food. It is this book. Robier's Vegetable Garden. Well, that works for this part of the bazaar, right? Because vegetables right there. So well thought out book choices. Magnifying glass on the book. Lots of scuttle blooms. This one's decided he wants a bath. Very cool. Okay, so this is really nitpicky. This is really nitpicky, but all the light coming in the bottom floor is this really warm yellow. And the top floor is more that Cold Harbor blue. I think I'd like to see a little bit more continuity. It could be indicative of what's upstairs versus downstairs, but the window types are so different between downstairs and upstairs too. I think I would have preferred to see the same type throughout. Again, nitpicky, but when we're dealing with 105 entries, you have to be a little picky. I just noticed that we've got a gate back here. Can we go up? Maybe we can't go up. Okay. I don't know that you can you turn the windows on and off? I don't think you can. Oh, turned around. Maybe. Could be. Okay. Let me score this one, and then we'll move on to our last NA house. So good timing for the EU servers. This is Mavernada's Domus Phrasticus, called A Ritual Gone Wrong. A ritual described in the lore book Liminal Bridges Gone Horribly Wrong. Notes on this house. Dark Anchor inspired by Red Munga's Dolmen 3.0. Herb Wall and Kitchen Sink inspired by so many couldn't find names. This house was inspired by the lore book Liminal Bridges and a remake of an older house of mine, A Ritual Gone Wrong. Matheson Manor now disassembled. I had thought to wait on this year's chapter for hopeful Apocrypha furnishings, but I am terribly impatient. So instead, this house may get updated as new furniture comes out. Thank you for visiting. Okay. So here is another dolmen, our second one of the day. Oh, we can go up there. Well, we've got tentacles and books. We have lava. I'm not sure I even realized we had lava. Is that an EHT thing, or do we actually have lava? Must actually have lava. Okay. Achievement furnishing, okay. So let's go in the house first, and then we'll come back out and go up and around as we can. Is it a Galen achievement? So much going on outside, and yet we look nice and cozy inside. This garden wall going on inside. The ladder with hanging, there's two different kinds of hanging herbs, but this ladder with hanging herbs came out with High Isle. So it's just a ladder with herbs. It's a pattern in High Isle. Well, here's a nod to what's going on outside. Everything else seems oblivious. Cozy nook. Library. Uh-oh. This is where the issues may have started. Blew the door off the hinges. On the nature of Cold Harbor. Tried to miss this part. Here we go, another bathroom. Okay, now let's go check out the ramp outside. I do like this kind of entrance to Apocrypha. Can we go anywhere? I think it's just for a better look. Okay. Let me score this.